supply of engineers is drying up. It's been difficult for this decade, but we've been trying to recruit at Angel. It's getting harder and harder to recruit, and the type of engineer that you require is getting much more spread in their skill set. You can't just keep going to the same old locations, getting the same old railway engineers. We've got to start at base and develop engineers from a brand new skill set.
We have a very broad STEM outreach ourselves within the company, but to be able to work with the museum, which has such a broader access to customers, if you like, that's hugely important to us. Our creative talent that we have within the company, our designers, they can get involved and they can really contribute positively to events like this. Just hearing today that we have school children from across the country coming here, not just Yorkshire, not just York, it is a huge opportunity for us to establish our STEM net as far as we can.
I think to get children involved young in engineering before they've picked their A-levels, while their options are still open to them, to engage them in that activity is important. And I think doing it in a fun environment like at the Railway Museum, where there's lots of artefacts that are relevant, there's lots of history, and we can make the process more exciting and relevant for them, I think it makes it much easier and much more engaging for the children.
It gets them to think about what actually engineering involves. I think sometimes they think engineering is just getting on your hands and knees and fixing something like manually, but it's not. There's so many different aspects, and I think that's what's interesting, because you see them thinking about it and they think, oh, well, I'd quite like to go into design, or I'd quite like to go into electrical. There's so many different aspects, and I think it's great to explain that to them and them to think, that's something I'd like to get into.
Working with the groups of children is absolutely amazing. Seeing all the different ideas they come up with, seeing the different carriages that they come up with is absolutely brilliant.
I like the screwball signals because we played with marbles and we tried chucking them down and opening the signals. Lots of fun.
Oh, I really enjoyed every part of it, especially building the railway tracks. I liked making the bridges because we had to use teamwork and sometimes we would joke with each other.
It was teamwork. Without my team, I wouldn't have made it. So from a scale from 1 to 100, I'd say today went 100.